Morning, everybody. Getting a late start today. Hi. Actually, I didn't screw my hand up. It's just there was a piece of calcium or a cyst or something like that. Not cancer, anyways. That's all positive. On my hand, or in my hand, the day I got her cut out. So we're heading back to the farm. It is strongly recommended that I don't go too hard or do anything, so says the doctor. So I'm just going to video the guys washing the barn. I'm not allowed to do it, which is okay with me because I hate doing it, but it does suck. I do like working. That's why I'm gonna go, obviously. I mean, the friggin' freezing hasn't even came out yet. Cool thing, she let me watch, but when she started cutting into it, it was not frozen yet. She's like, slice. I'm like, ow. She's like, oh, not frozen yet? What about now? Ow, no. What about now? Ow, no. And she's like, sorry, but realistically it was a sorry, not sorry. She's like, yeah, some people just don't, the skin doesn't freeze. So anyways, I guess I had to tough through that part, but the rest of it went well. Got all the movement in my fingers, which is positive. I was actually concerned, you know, when somebody's cutting into your hand, but I think the surgery went well. Anyways, I'm gonna change. I'm actually gonna take this bandage off, slap a big band-aid on it, rubber glove, because it is highly recommended that I don't get disinfected or I could have big problems. So we're just gonna go do that and carry on with this day. All right, let's get at her. I got my glove. So hopefully by Friday I can wash. I'm not gonna do it today. It hurts just to watch people work, but it is what it is. So anyways, we're gonna start on the outside of the barns. Now this doesn't need to be done. It's just, we have the manpower. I have the pressure washers. I like things to look nice. Keep that steel fresh. So Mike's over here, he's washing the outside. We'll get to the inside where Owen is. Wes is actually making feed because we need to get these girls, or these bins filled so the girls have feed when they get here. Today's Tuesday. We started this job on Monday. Getting pressure washers here, all that fun stuff. You can see he's already put disinfectant on these houses, the housing system. Rinsing off the fan, giving it a good thorough wash. Okay, here we are. This is the finished product. We're done. It's nice and clean. The floor is disinfected. The housing system is real clean. So this is something that we have to take into consideration when we're looking at a new housing system, about how it is clean and how we can disinfect it. Because we are the people doing it. So it's got to be easy for us to do. It's got to be done right. I don't want to see dirt anywhere. And that is nice and clean. That's looking good. We're actually going to go through, we'll wash this barn once, we'll actually re-rinse everything when we're done to make sure all the dirt is out of here, because we want a super sanitary environment for the new flock coming in. Yeah, so this is it. We gotta get all these collectors clean, and then there's a lot of maintenance needs going. We gotta start getting all lubricant on the chains. You gotta go over every gearbox, make sure all the lube in there is good. There's a lot going on. This will probably be a short video, but there's a lot that has been going on here. I mean, just another barn to wash, but you get the point. I can only video so much of it. All right, we got the germ killer on. So I'll just kind of go over. So the way this barn is set up is the floor. I'm in the center of the barn. So the floor is actually sloped to the outsides, and we have water pipe plumbed everywhere across the barn, and then we just screw in quick connects into that pipe there, and then we can just quick connect hoses. So we're washing, you're not just dragging, you know, 200 feet of hose, so you only have 50 feet, so you can just wash. It just makes it a lot easier here, and you see how nice, you know, everything is sanitary, it's easy to clean, all that stuff. I'm taking everything into consideration when we're going to build a new barn, and sanitization is number one. There we have it. Cooler is clean. So while I'm here, I actually had somebody comment. They wanted me to go over my manure system. So you can see this is just a plastic belt, and birds can just, you know, they go to the bathroom, just sitting on, like, you know, over there in their house, drops through the floor, sits on here. I'll turn this on. So there, it's just running. So these are scrapers, and as it goes, it'll just scrape off the manure. It'll just fall down onto this black belt. It's just like Gold Rush. Instead of rocks and dirt, though, it's manure, and it goes out into a building, and that's where it's stored for 6 months. There's enough stores there for a year if we choose to do that. So as we're walking through, and I'm just checking things out, going over, you know, egg collectors, I'm just walking, I'm just looking, seeing what's if there's anything wrong, something needs to be fixed. You know, this is a great opportunity to do upgrades in your barn when we're washing. You know, if something needs to be fixed, now's the time to do it. You know, it's clean in here, so it's a lot nicer to work with. As we talk about this system, like I said, these type of systems, they're going to the waste side, and I'm pretty sure we are going to start building a barn for next year. We haven't actually pulled the trigger, but there is some talk. So it's kind of cool because I'm going to get to show you where we came from and where we're going to go in the future. But let's just go. I'm just going to talk about this system right now. The birds are out. Like, seriously, this type of system is fantastic. It is nice to work with. In my opinion, it is great for the bird because she doesn't have an opportunity to get in fights, picking. There's a lot less dust in this type of barn. So I know everybody wants everybody to go free range, but I don't personally like free range. We've done it before. In my opinion, that's just going backwards in time. There can be a lot of disease that can get into those barns, and I don't want that. And I've talked about that before, and I'm going to talk about it again. Like I said, this, like, you know, I can't get over it. It's just easy to maintain. Okay, like when you think about your food, and it's what the work that I do, and my buddy, the fresh air farmer, he says dinner starts here, and he is not joking. This is the type of work we're doing before it gets to your table. So, you know, we got to think about sanitization, you know, how the bird behavior is going to go in the barns. So what I'm going to go to is an enriched system. So in the house, there is going to be a perch, there is going to be a laying nest. It is a lot bigger. It's going to be pretty sweet, but I think it's important to show you what this type of system is before we go into newer types of systems, because there isn't a lot of education out there, and a lot of people say, oh my god, you're so terrible to the bird, blah blah blah. And believe me, it is not that way here. Okay, I love my animals, I do, and but more than that, I want to make sure that I can produce a safe and affordable egg for you people. And this is the work it takes. As you see, we're clean. You know, I see a lot of pictures, and as we're doing research on what barns we want to go with, it's not going to be, like I said, it's not going to be a floor barn, because I think it is disgusting. Okay, it is way too dusty. Okay, birds are jumping at you. They're laying on the floor. You know, there is a percentage of eggs that get laid on the floor. They're supposed to go lay in a nest. Well, you got to train them. Well, good luck to you. And I just think it's disgusting. That is a disgusting system. I want them in a house, and I want them in a better house than what I'm dealing with today. But this is the stuff I've been dealing with. I mean, when we put the system in, this was This is state of the art. This was a fantastic, and it still is a fantastic system. It still gives you the best egg grades out there. This system here, Farmer Automatic. So it's going to be really hard to go to this new type of system because I've already heard I've talked with people. You're not getting the same grades that you are getting with this type of system. It is not as easy to clean as this type of system. So for sanitization, you got to worry about disease and everything. And I'm the guy washing it. Just not today, but I did do the washing this week because of my hand. But we here, everybody is washing here. We know what it takes. When we build a barn, I have to think, how are we going to clean it? That's a big thing. So anyways, I'm just gonna keep carrying on, and if I think about coming back and chit-chatting with you guys, I will. If you have questions, please comment. Let me know what you think. And like I said before, I want facts. If somebody there has a barn, let me know your thoughts on what you have gone to. Let me know actually what you hate. That's what I want. I want to know what you hate about your barn, because that's what I want to know. I already know I can tell you what I like about it, okay, but there's got to be flaws, and I want to know about them. We made it. My ladies are all in. It's been one heck of a week of washing, sanitizing, getting them ready. These girls are a little bit more skittish. They're just not used to their new home yet. But look at how red their combs are. Look at the eggs already. We are not 24 hours in the barn and we got eggs. Like, look at just down the aisle, just eggs. Eggs, eggs, eggs. This is fantastic. This is good news. All that hard work of growing them, bringing them to this point has paid off. They're looking mature, they're looking good. Here we go. So I'm gonna end this video with just this that they're in. We're gonna do some more discussions about the future and what goes on, lighting programs, different systems out there, what we're talking about to go into the future. But here we are. This is where your affordable eggs come from, right here. These little girls, and I can't believe they're laying this quick already. So that's awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I was going to video more about us washing, but I ended up blowing all the stitches out of my hand, having to go back to the hospital, and I was recommended to not do what I was doing, so I found other jobs I could do, which was I had to basically get a high school kid. He had to be my hands. I had to put my hands in my pocket and tell him what to do, so I didn't bother videoing. But it was a long time coming to get here. I'm so happy that we're here already again this year. Let's get ready for planting. These girls look, they're gonna be doing fantastic for this season. And peace. Oh, hold on. Also like and subscribe.